My name is Margie Weiss. This is Upside Down Fitness. This segment is going to be on a wheelbarrow. I'm sure most of your children have done some sort of wheelbarrow at birthday parties, at school, or on the playground. We're going to show you a sequence of how you can get from the beginner level to a much more advanced level to increase your child's fitness. We're going to start first with the basic position. We're going to go down. If you've noticed, we've added some more mats here because we are going to move a little bit. We're going to drop down here, and we're going to get in a push-up position, the top of a push-up. Most people know what that position is, with the arms straight and the legs straight. Say your child can't do that, because children often can't. There are modifications. You can drop your knees to the floor, so here to here is a much shorter distance. You can also put your elbows down on the floor, so that now you have an even shorter distance. Once the child masters these two positions, from the knees and the elbows, then they can rise up onto the hands. They can rise up onto the feet. If you hold these positions, or if the child holds the positions for, say, 10 seconds, you know they're pretty much ready to go on to the next activity, which is going to be the wheelbarrow. What we're doing here, put a foot in front and a foot back, so that you have some stability as you're going to lift the child's leg. One leg will come up at a time, so they don't kick you in the face. One foot, then the other. Notice her shoulders are right over top of her hands. What we're going to do on this one, first just balancing and holding the position. She's gaining strength in her upper body, in her torso, and in her legs. Then what we would do was we're going to walk Raya forwards 3 steps and come back 3 steps. Now you can do this once for a beginner. As they get better at that, go to 2 to 3 to 5, go even up to 10. We can also go sideways, where all she does is bring one hand to touch the other one, and then walk to the side, come right back to the center, and do the same thing to the other side. As she walks back, we're going to slowly let her down. Again, as a child gets pretty good at one of them, you can see when the muscles start to jiggle a little bit and they start to get shaky. That usually means that they're at their limit for what they can do. So you let them down, let them shake out, then you try it again. As they get better, 1, 5, 10, generally 10 exercises of the same thing in a row is about what you want to do for an athlete. By that time, they're on to the next thing in their mind. The next thing we're going to do is a little bit harder. They need to be much more strong through the core and through the upper body in order to do it. You want to make sure you're on a mat. We're going to go up to that push-up position. One leg comes up in the back, other leg comes up. Shoulders are directly over the elbows, which are directly over the wrists. From here, without her moving her hands, we're going to tip her forward slightly and come back. Put stress on the deltoids, which are in the shoulders, on the core muscles, come back. And again, I can tell by about 2 or 3, you can see her arms starting to shake. So we probably, with Raya, will go to 5 exercises, and then we'll come back and let her down. When we do this exercise, always start with 1. You can then move up, move a little bit more. Generally, by the time they're 10 or 12 years old, they should be able to do upwards of 10. If they're an athlete, a gymnast especially, that needs to use their upper body, you're going to want to go maybe to 20 of these. You know your child, and you know your capabilities. You want to stay within the safe range as they do their exercises.